Yeah, hello viewers. My name is Vincent Daniel with Center LSD. Just finished the validation of a research report that looked at the efficacy of community development agreements in manifest communities in Nigeria. We are in Kano to get input from stakeholders from all the northeastern and northwestern states, 13 states, major stakeholders in one, to make input to the research, to make it qualitative, and to make sure that we are speaking to the issues. Now, the research objective is that communities where minerals are being mined benefit from the process of the minerals, and that we have local communities that are developed by their own resources, and we are on course to achieve that. This is the first zone where we are doing the validation. We will do other zones to make sure that the research report is as rich and as useful.
It's been an exciting moment and experience being in this event today. And the event is a validation of the research on the community development agreement, the efficacy of CDA, which we have held today in Kano. And after the deliberations, we have gone to sample opinions of our participants to hear of what they have learned, whether the research itself, whether they agree with the research itself as something that they have given their opinion, and whether their opinions are well represented. And so, we are going to be talking with participants, one of whom is here with me, who is from Plateau State. I'll leave him to mention his name and introduce himself, and I will take the interview from here.
My name is Bello Ella. I am the PR of Miners Association of Nigeria, Plateau State. And also I am a consultant to the Adamawa State Ministry of Mineral Resources on outsourcing of local and international investment. Indeed, African Center for Leadership and Strategic Development have done fantastically well. Why? Because this is a period where we really need this. There is no mining without a community development agreement. If you like to bring investors from any part of the world, once the community development agreement is not in order, it cannot be a success. So the topic of today has rather really broadened the minds of everybody. You can see how it excited virtually all the participants from the 6 geopolitical zones that were invited in here, have been able to live here very successfully and happy and learn more. Thanks for the active speakers you had, like the prof, the doc, and all the other participants inside. They've coordinated very well. And I'm saying that this is a way forward for mining, not only in Nigeria, but in Africa generally. So we appreciate you. We should come up with much more of these programs so that people can get enlightened and can take it to the grassroots where the community development agreement will be very well understood, where the government in charge too will be able to bring in laws and orders that can be able to make this thing work amicably well. Otherwise, we have no future in mining. As we are here, we are a developing mining country, and all the tentacles need to be together if it has to work right. So I appreciate you. I appreciate you calling me for an interview too, and I wish that this organization higher will you go.
Now, there's one of the key things that we're discussing here is also the intersection of gender. Where are the youths? Where are the women? Where are the persons with disabilities? In this whole mix, in this whole divide, what can you tell us? What is it that you have taken from this validation today, this discussion today, that you think you are going to use to help in bringing that intersection together moving forward?
Thank you very much. This validation today is rather very important. Very important in the sense that these are the missing elements. These are the underrated issues in mining that cannot make a community development agreement sit tight. If you include the women, The women are strongholds. Today in mining, apologies to some areas where they don't want women to mine, like what we have done today has been able to make them understand that the women have a lot of role to play. And we too accept that the women are extremely important in mining. You count the woman out of mining, it's like counting the woman out of the house. So what we say is that it is extremely important. The youth should not be forgotten. The disabled should not be forgotten. And every other member of the community. Because if you don't collectively bring these people together, the community development agreement can never be a success. And if it can never be a success, the government cannot impose mining on any community in this country and successfully succeed. So we need this as a very good little start which you have started. Your work is great, what we have had today. You've been around a lot of states in Nigeria. You've been able to sensitize even the local chiefs in various communities. That alone is where they recently swear. Now that the chiefs of the community can blend the law, so be it.
Great. Thank you very much, our dear participants. We hope to have a wider dialogue session with all the miners, those of you that are here today. And I'm sure you might be opportune to be at the National Dialogue in Abuja. And your wealth of experience will also expect you to bring it into that forum. So see you some other day.
Thank you on behalf of the Plateau State Miners Association. Without the opportunity, we have bless you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Bernice Abeku. I'm from Kaduna State Public Servant and the acting coordinator for Women in Mining.
Great. So we're here, we have done the validation of research on the efficacy of CDE. So do you think that in all the discussions here today, do you think women issues have been captured enough?
Okay, so the first thing that struck me when I saw this topic is that it's quite timely because a lot of women issues in the mining sector have not been discussed enough, and that has really left a gap and a hindrance for women that wanted to participate. But with this research and the report that is now coming out, it is quite timely, and it really covered a lot of the major gaps that normally women were sidelined against in the mining sector. So it provides a better opportunity for women to participate in different aspects of mining across the value chain.
All right. So now that it has given those opportunities, do you think there are gaps that needs to be filled? Do you think moving forward, what should we be doing differently by way of recommendation? Do you have recommendations?
So the thing about Nigeria is that we are not lacking of research, we're not lacking of the good knowledge and good documents on paper, but where we usually have a problem with is implementation. And I think for this CDA research to actually come to life and serve the purpose, it is that we bring the women, make sure that they are actively involved as part of the decision-making processes that these CDAs come out of. And that would actually set the base for us to see a good implementation of this research, if not to just remain on paper like most of the other researches we have.
So your impression is generally about what sector LSD is doing?
Well, I think it's laudable. I think that they are taking up contemporary issues and addressing them as they should be.